Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're doing a deep analysis of my YouTube channel, Passive Income Investor. 1 year in the making. If you are new to this channel, well, I primarily focus on passive income investing. Everything from stock market investing, websites, Airbnbs. Heck, I even do interviews, guys, just to help you out. So consider slapping a like and subscribing if you're new. But we're going to do hopefully some tips and tricks as we deep dive into my YouTube revenue, subscribers, my watch time, my views, including some of my best performing videos. We're talking the demographics of who's been watching my channel. But to get right into this, I just recently posted a video which I'm hopefully going to show you some tips on when it comes to monetization, and we'll get into that in a second. But first, let's just go over the channel itself. So I've been posting roughly a video a day for the last year, give or take. Obviously, I've taken some time off. I've removed some videos that weren't monetization friendly. Mind you, I have kept a few that have been related to the MJ sector, but I do try and keep this thing relatively squeaky clean to keep an eye on the performance aspect of it. So moving into some of the analytics, well, recently got monetized. In 1 year, I was able to make $324.81. Pat on my back. All that work for $300. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you got to remember, you have to reach the benchmark of 1,000 subs, which thanks to you beautiful people out there that have been subscribing to the channel and consistently growing it, you've made all of that possible. So I don't want to get too into the ad revenue as it is still too recent to do proper updates on, but it looks like we're going to be averaging about 170 a month. Now, moving into the views themselves, well, the first video I ever posted on this channel was posted January 1st, if we can get that to highlight, and by January 2nd, we hit our first 15 views ever. Today, we're averaging usually between 500 to 1,000 views a day, give or take, just because it's been the holidays. My watch time is down just a little bit here, but I promise you, as we continue forward, you'll probably see this jump up. Now, let's take a look at some of the videos that have gotten us to where we are today. So taking a look at some of the best performing videos, we'll start with the very top one, which was the video I made called Canada Real Estate, the Verge of Collapse. This video did quite successfully considering it's brought in 10,000 views. But where I find things really interesting is where we see the impressions that I've made. YouTube has caused some impressions of up to 1.1 million. And of that, I have about a 5.9% turnover rate. We're looking at a total views of 113,000. So it's neat to see that it actually shows you how many people have seen the video versus how many people actually took the time to watch the video. I think that really helps on understanding where the future of your channel is going. And honestly, I have some plans that I'm going to be talking about at the end of this video, so do stick around. But taking a look, we got Cybertruck, ladies and gentlemen, probably the most prolific video posted on this channel, as it got the most amount of views in the shortest amount of time. I'm sure we remember the Cybertruck hype bringing in about 5,600 views as of this very moment. Talking about line of credit, yes, I did start focusing on building my credit this year, which I've got up to $30,000 as of now. But that was an interesting video and ordeal, as you know, maybe one day I want to buy a house, so I got to build up some credit. Another video on Canada real estate, also pushing some half-decent views. And obviously, you know, anytime you talk about Warren Buffett, it's going to be in your ranking, ladies and gentlemen. Warren Buffett is just a guy that can move the needle. We got more Canada Bank, Verge of Collapse. Anytime we talk about collapses or crashes in the market, usually drives a little bit more viewer base. Moving down, we got the Dividend portfolio for passive income, probably the most interesting, video overall, considering this was, I think, one of my first real videos to take off in the beginning. This was an early days video posted January 30th, 2019. So this one's been a consistent ranked video, which is nice to see. It consistently brings in views. We got an MJ stock also doing fairly well. Maybe we'll take a look at a few more as we can obviously see that my dividend portfolio continues to be some of my best viewed parts of this entire portfolio, along with some of the individual stocks that I have reviewed. But moving on, let's take a look at some of the demographics, ladies and gentlemen. So if we scroll through, I find this so fascinating that I have literally viewers from all over the world, not just in a few places, but by literally all over the world. As we take a scroll through here, unless somebody's using some kind of a VPN, which might explain some of this, we can see the majority of the viewers, obviously United States, Canada, United Kingdom, Germany, India, and Australia. Some of the more interesting ones that I found were these countries where I didn't think English was nearly as prevalent. Places like Pakistan, Argentina, we got South Africa, we got Slovenia, we got Greece, Belarus, we got Taiwan, Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam, we got Thailand, Indonesia, and South Korea, which is absolutely incredible to see that just posting a few videos can give you that genre of reach. Now, in the niche that I speak in, unfortunately, the genders are quite biased. Taking a look at the genders here, in this niche where we talk about finance, it's primarily a male-focused industry. I do know some of the female subscribers to my channel, and I wish it was a little bit higher than that. And I'm glad that I'm starting to see some females in the finance industry talking about dividend investing and other passive income sources. It's nice that we can kind of start breaching the gap and getting some women involved on these channels, as well as it's kind of annoying that it's just primarily male focused. Now moving back in, I want to show you guys some of the monetization tips and tricks that I've learned since I've gotten monetized. Taking a quick look, if we go into the video that I just posted here, what we want to do is we want to go into basically edit it. Right now I have it set up as an unlisted video. So just bear with me because I'm using this in a different browser. But when we get into the editing aspect of this video, what we want to do is we want to individually place ads. So we want to go down to the editor here, which if we can get it to open, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to individually place where these ads go. When I learned how to do this, I noticed that my ad revenue spiked quite substantially. If we go back into the ad revenue, that thing loads up, and we'll take a look at maybe just the last 90 days, considering it's only been 3 months of ad income. And we can see that when I started to figure out how to add in the actual placing of the ads, we can see that my ad revenue has substantially kind of spiked up, and we've been seeing it up usually between the $6 and $10 range. But again, do remember that over the holiday season, I haven't been posting nearly as much. So going into the actual editor itself, what we're going to do is we're simply going to put in an ad break. So what we're going to do is we're going to click add an ad break. And just like that, it's going to pop up. What I like to do is just leave this one here. I don't know why it always starts by centering it. But what we're going to do is scroll through. And because this video is about 15 minutes long, what I like to do is perhaps place an ad, to be fair, considering they're skippable, about every 3 minutes or so. So what I'll do is I'll come back and edit these before I post this video. But to give you an idea, say we get to the 3-minute mark, what we'll do is we'll put an ad break. So all we have to do is click add an ad. And then boom, we have an ad that's going to play roughly at the 3-minute mark exactly. And then moving forward, what we can do is, because like I said, this is a fairly long video, we can put another skippable ad at about 6 minutes in, just like that. Boom. And then what I'm going to do is drag the one that's centered here. I'm going to get rid of this one and put it over. What I'll usually do is just delete this ad, because unfortunately I don't like having to drag it because it's harder to place. So we can just delete that. And because we want to do about an ad every 3 minutes, we can go 3, 6, 9. We'll put one ad here as well. Put an ad break. And then what we can do is one more at the 12-minute mark, just to finish this up. Now, some people will question about how many ads they should put within a video, but honestly, I think, if you're watching your favorite TV show, usually the show itself is only about 15-20 minutes long, with about 10 to 15 minutes worth of ads if you watch it on TV. So I mean, if this video is 14 minutes long and we're placing 4 skippable ads that are 5 seconds long, well, I'm really only wasting about 20 seconds of your time for 15 minutes worth of content, which that doesn't sound fair to you. I mean, TV is annoying, right? Like, I always find TV to be the worst. And obviously some people are using ad blockers and things of that nature, which is completely understandable as well. But now that we've got this set up, guys, this is going to help increase our ad revenue, because usually these videos mainly get watch time within the first 3 to 6 minutes. So it's kind of important for my channel to have at least a couple ads within this first few minute break. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save this, and then we're just going to basically upload this video and make it public, and so everybody can see it. Now, what I will do, as I mentioned, is I'm probably going to come back in and I'll change those around, but I just really wanted to show you guys exactly how this works. Another few tips and tricks that I can offer is, once I go public with this, which we'll get to public so we can see maybe some live views coming in, So let's save that. We can actually take a look at some of the tags and things that I use, as obviously when we go back into the videos to see what videos have been the best performing, the reason that a lot of the tag words that have driven the most traffic have been related to my stock portfolio is because I'm using tags similar. If we can go back into this video here, so we scroll down: dividend, stock, investing, passive income, obviously, and then finance and money. And I can set these tags up so they're pretty much the consistently posted tags throughout my entire channel. Going into 2020, my basic plans are to start multiple channels. I'm going to be working on another channel related to our website that we launched, and I'm going to do a breakdown in the next video of my income and exactly how I have created this Shopify store that is producing income. But just for the YouTube channel alone, I really enjoyed how this has worked out, but I do look forward to starting a few more, because if I could just get another couple channels growing that do just as well as this one, I should be able to sustain a half decent income. And on top of that, it's always fun to interact with more people like yourselves. So I'd love to know what you think in that comment section below. Stay cool, stay awesome. I look forward to chatting to you guys real soon.